Hi, Gabby. How are you? Hello, Jen. Jen redeemed first. Oops. Yeah. All right. It's been a day, huh? Been watching my good friend Motown Mickey all morning as she tends to the 7 C's of windrows. What's been a year? What did I miss? and yeah, I know Stitch and Angel is Gabby. Yeah. Well, whether Stitch was first or Jen was first, Jen still got the redemption in first. So, oh, it's been a day. Yeah, a long day. You have a good day today. Good. Glad to hear it. Well, today I am on Stony Peaks, Motown Mickey's realm. And it's I always get that wrong working on a controller. Gosh, it's been a minute since I've streamed from here, and I've only streamed from here once, and that was several weeks ago, and only for the second hour of my stream. And I don't remember what I showed back then, but I'm here at my base, and I have a new friend. I got a fisherman, and he was name tagged Cure Me. The very first day I caught him, I had him in a boat over there where that minecart is, and he was a zombie villager that I led down from up there and got him through the gate and straight into the boat. My watch says it's time to get moving. No, it isn't. But anyway, I have a fisherman. I figured, as much as I use the Guardian farm to repair my tools, as you can see, that one needs to be repaired. Oh, we've had an ad break. I'm sorry, folks. It was only 30 seconds, I hope. And anyway, ad should be over. I'm sorry if you guys were in the middle of that. I know Gabby probably was. Yeah, gosh. Anyway, I cured him, and I realized, okay, usually when I cure the zombie villagers, I use a crossbow and a tipped arrow, and I didn't have any of those, and I wasn't quite sure where to get them, because again, to me, this world, I'm still pretty new here, and so I realized, you know what, well, I've put it away now, but I had a brewing stand that I had sitting here on top of the library bookshelves, and I had the stuff, so I was able to make splash potions of weakness, and it wasn't until I put them away in here that I realized I had lingering potions of weakness. I don't know that that would help with the villager or not, but at least these did. And I was then, oh, and I had the golds and the apples, so I was able to make the gold apple, and I got one cured. Problem is, he didn't have a profession beforehand, so even though he was cured, he's going to need to be zombified and cured again because his trades aren't discounted. But then, being at the Guardian farm, you can collect a lot of cod. I have 2 full shulkers of cod, and I think, no, maybe that's all. Okay, did Did I put another one over here? Because I thought I had a third one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just emptied it in here. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's on the ceiling. That's for when I do fishing, too. I can put it in there. Jen's on a watch streak. 3 streams. Yay. Yay. Anyway, quick, I don't know if Jen has been able to come over to my base. I don't have a lot here yet. I planted a little, because Jen plays on this realm as well. Planted some sugarcane over there. I have a second zombie villager who resides below here. There's a very small little cave area, and he's been name tagged. And I don't remember if he had a profession or not, so he may be what he is when he's done. I have my portal. And, oh, I have friends. It must have been dark. Stop hitting me. I want to hit you first. But anyway, at this point in time, I'm still keeping everything I have. Another thing that I did one day when I was on was this location had a little bit of a, well, it's got kind of this lake sort of, but it had a little bit of a river here. So I went ahead and in the places where it needed it, I deepened it and I widened it and I cut it through more up here than there. And I cut it through because my goal at the time was thinking, well, I could just cut through to the ocean all the way over here. And then I realized, once I had done that aspect, if I use a boat, of course, right now I'm running, but if I use a boat, I could come out here, I can get pretty close, and I know that Murphy and his brother's base is, I think, somewhere that way along with the gold farm. And look at that, a naturally spawned cross. I love it. That's how I chose my base on Sakura's Mystery for Season 2, was there was a cross. DOG, welcome in, and Motown Mickey coming in with the raid with a party of 18. Welcome in, Raiders. And I know what Mickey was up to, and I know Mickey has got to be tired. But welcome in, and Mickey, you gotta go refresh yourself and take a rest. But there's the village where originally I thought, well, I could maybe snag a couple villagers, but I don't know if someone has claimed this village. There's no signs, but there's obvious evidence that someone has been here. I mean, the crops were farmed, and there's a chest that someone left, and there's that thing. So I don't know if someone was intending on staying here, so I didn't want to steal any of the villagers. And I'm missing chat. Let's see, Trunga, welcome in. Mickey, welcome in, of course. And I'll get down to the yeah, I'll be working. Oh, and Shinigami Moroku, good evening, welcome in. I almost missed your message there, but I do need to still cut through a little bit, I think, to be able to access the ocean by boat from this direction. But I'm still not sure about this village. I don't want to steal anybody's villagers, although I know that there's babies and you can make more babies, you know. And there is an iron golem there guarding the village. But so we'll head back to my base. Did this go all the way through? I'm trying to think. Let me just double check here while I'm here, and then we'll get to the other project I was planning on doing. It's yours, Mickey says. Probably is. I don't think there's anybody else out here except Murphy and his brother out that direction somewhere with the gold farm. And I always need food, although I probably have plenty. I think there is, let's see, my path comes through from over there. So yeah, I think there's just a little bit more I would have to dig out so I have full access to the ocean. Oh, I guess I should have something to eat here, huh? It was me who did it when I played on Stony alone. Ah, okay. Let me get my bed down. I think someone's on. I couldn't tell who it was. But I don't know if they're sleeping. I know I'm not on here alone at the moment. I don't know if they're actively playing or if they're AFKing. So we'll head back. I probably should have taken a boat. It would have been faster than running, but we'll head back to my little home base. It's faster on the single depth water. But my base is right next to, well, across the water, across the pond, from a big old dripstone cave. And Mickey's been over here once or twice, so she got to see that. And you probably won't see a whole lot of changes here, Mickey. Oh, and you know what? I'm not doing well here. Hang on. Let me get to where I know it's safe, so I can go over here. And I'm totally forgetting about shout-outs. There we go. We got Mickey's. And I need to remember to get one for Shinigami and Trunga. Dee, do you stream? I honestly don't know. Gosh. None of my regular mods are over here yet, so. And Rod, welcome in. And Rod is on a 5-stream streak. High five. Yes, indeed. I took a week off. I did take a week off, yes. I took all last week off. I didn't stream either day. And let's see. Shinny, hope you're doing well. Hugs, my heart goes out to you, and prayers, yes. Anybody in the Dadcraft community, and the other locations that I know she habited. She was in my Discord as well. And yeah, it's been a month. It's been a year, I tell you. Let's see. Let's write something down. Okay, now let's see. I have well, that's fortune. Let's see. I was going to get on early and empty these. Now I need to make some. So, let's see what we have here so that I will have plenty of space when I go down and start digging. And then, yeah, for those who haven't been here, my storage, my one villager so far. A little more storage. And I'm trying something new. For those things that I know I usually accumulate a lot of, I'm collecting them into the shulkers first. Then when the shulker is full, I will transfer it into the chest. Originally I had barrels in here, but I decided barrels would not be a good idea if I end up with more than 2 villagers. Which at this point I'm not sure. I still may make my own iron farm, and that will be how many on this realm? Be quite a few, that's for sure. Let me see if I can get another shout out. Yeah, okay, here we go. And oh, another thing I did yesterday too, because I went to the Guardian farm and I ramped my levels up to 100, and I had a few pieces of armor and a few pieces of weaponry and a few pieces of tools that needed to be fully enchanted. So they are now fully enchanted. Hi Dragon, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm on Stony Peaks today. This is Mickey's realm. And let's see, what was I? Oh, that's not the one I need. I think it's this one I need. Yep. And yep. Let's see, I need to make a few shoulders, empty ones. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't think any, well, how many of these are empty? That one's empty. That was the starting one. Thank you, Mickey. This I can get rid of. That one I can get rid of. That one I can get rid of. Not get rid of as in get rid of, but I can see, I usually take at least 4, maybe 5 or 6. My daughter's out of school and playing my game because I have beat the game and have cool Pokemon. I know nothing about Pokemon for the most part. I know it exists. That's about the extent of my Pokemon knowledge. And I know people love it. I just have not. Oh, that's a thing I get over here, and I'll show you where when I get to the right spot. Let's see, it's stuff to drop off. How many more? Okay, those are empties. Alright, that's empty, so that's all I really need. We're just going to mostly be doing a lot of digging today. It's kind of a thing that I'm doing over here. Maybe kind of silly, I don't know. Oh, but should I go repair that first? You know what? I can trade with my dude. Well, he's got caught over here. We'll do a little trading with him first. He'll at least level it up a little bit. And I don't mind that he's not fully discounted yet. Well, I don't think that did much. I don't have the other fish. I don't think. Do I have... Oh, I do have some of the puffer fish. I could do that. Come here, dude. Those up there. What am I digging? Rod says he can't even spell Pokemon. Hey Moa, how are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see. We get the shout out for Trunga. I think he was next. Whoops, I misspelled that. Dang it. And it's probably not going to I need the 77 on there. I don't know who that'll go to, but I don't think I could do another one this quickly. Yep, I got to wait for 2 minutes, roughly. Sorry, Trunga. These things happen. Oh, and I need more torches. Where's my torches? My torches are in lighting. Jen asked what I'm digging. I am digging around my trial chamber because curiosity. What I will do with it once I've dug around it, I don't know. Yeah, whoever just plain Trunga is, they got a free shout out, right? um, Gosh. Okay, I'm thinking I don't need those out now, and I don't need those out now. I can put that away. Well, I can put both of these away. Box 1, box 2, and I need my other Silk Touch axe. Do need those. Excuse me. I was trying to remember earlier what I had for lunch. I can't remember if I even had lunch. I know I had breakfast, but it was very late. I had 2 eggs that I cooked with a couple tablespoons of very old whipping cream because I don't have milk, and some salt and pepper. Yay! Thank you, Fox, and welcome in. He got it. Okay, the only other one I know of that hasn't had a shout out yet is Moa. I appreciate you. I appreciate my mods, especially Fox, because I know a lot of times he's modding while working, although it's probably dinner time for him about now. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I was going to put the emeralds away. We'll dump those in the dump chest for now. I might need to turn my game volume up here for myself because I barely heard that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, I'm thinking, briefly thinking. Okay, we covered all that. I've got my axe. Not my axe, my pickaxe. I put away so I can go down to my trial chamber. Thanks for the shout out. Haven't been streaming much this week for obvious reasons. Understood. Although I know I should, at least for consistency's sake. Yeah, no, I understand that. I took both my stream days off last week. I was just in the from the other passing earlier this month. I was. It just kind of all caught up to me, and then just, I don't know, it's just kind of rough go. I have been digging out my trial chamber so far just with a single line around it, and I am just, I probably wanted to bring down some, maybe I'll go back up, I'll get some. But this, last night, I'd been digging around this part of the main structure. Oh, it was Code Girl that was on. I didn't see her. Ta-ta for now. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, Code. I got to this spot, and there was obviously the tough bricks. And I knew, okay, well, I go over like 1 block when I find new tough, and it kept going, and I was going 1 row at a time, and it kept going, and I'm going, my goodness, another whole roof? How big is this? So before I got off last night, I did go at least around the perimeter of this room. This thing is massive. I had no idea. I've only been in the trial chambers a couple of times and fought on Sakura's Mystery. So there's that section and that section. With the help of my friend Ajax on Sakura's Mystery, he taught me the ropes, you might say. I'm going to get lost. I get lost in my own basement. Basement? I don't know what you want to call it. But and there is this. and that goes in. I poked my nose in there. Oh, I didn't bring any blocks. Well, okay, I'll take one out. I poked my nose in here. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I did go in. I took out all the decorated pots. I should have my axe down here to brighten this up a little bit. Anyway, I took out all the decorated pots and carefully, and there was one spawner there, and that was a skeleton spawner, and I guess those bones probably signified that. But that's as far as I went on this side. I didn't go that direction inside, and I didn't. Did I go around? I think I did go around the edges, but only on this layer. And I know it goes down a very long ways. So I guess that's how far I'm going to have to dig out around the perimeter of this thing. Jen says, taking care of mental health is so important. It is. It really is. And anyway, and I didn't go up the ladder, so I don't know what's up there on the inside. So I'm going to go back out here. And Mickey asked me if I was planning on living in my trial chamber. It's like, well, I hadn't planned on it, but it is a thought. So if you have never seen a trial chamber dug out before, I know when I was over at Right Cross's base yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I noticed he too had a trial chamber. Lady Death followed. Welcome in, Lady Death. Thank you for the follow. He also had a trial chamber and looked like maybe he too was starting to dig it out a little bit. So I have areas where I've dug out more than others, a little bit lower. But there were places I had to go, this scaredy cat bee, and go in and light up. So I did, and they weren't horrible. They were kind of like the old original kind of caves, and most of them dead-ended. But I never came across any mobs, and I'm wondering, I think Mickey has this on hard survival, right? But I know for one thing that she had, for a temporary event, had put it on easy. I don't think it's still on easy. Let's see, how do I get in here now? How do I get out? But the other thing that I thought, well, maybe trial chambers, because it's such close proximity. Other than, that's what I thought, Mickey, is it's on hard. Yeah. I need to dig those out too, eventually. Because I dig at least 2 high underneath. And the next row around will get those. But at trial chambers, is this another place kind of like the ancient city where mobs don't spawn except for from the spawners? Right, the nether pathing tunnel, the hallway for right crosses. Yeah. Almost died to a spear dude this morning. Okay. Okay, so the other mobs aren't spawning. Even, is there like a specific distance from the trial chamber? And here's my actual stairwell. See, this is where I came down the stairs and came in. And this was where I first discovered the trial chamber. And I've been in and battled the mobs there. Those were the wind charge. And there's another spawner. I think I can't remember now if it was up, because I did go in and I went around and around a little bit. And I think it too was a skeleton. Hello, Neon. Welcome in. How are you doing? Only when the spawner sees you. So even outside, is there a distance, like from the walls out, where mobs won't spawn? Because if that's the case, maybe I'll dig the whole thing out. I mean, why not? I have nothing else basically that I have planned myself. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show, and I totally passed it when I came in before I went down to the spawner. There it is. This little water cave spawns glow squid. Sometimes they get kind of stuck here and die on their own, so I come down and I find ink floating. Other times they're in here and, well, let's just say they become no more. Neon says, not that I know of. I just cover them, then block them, controlling when they see me. Well, yeah, and that's inside, and I've learned to do that too when I find them, like I did over there. But I already fought those, and I got the trial key from it, and I used the trial key. Was it there? No, I didn't use it there because I think that's the ominous trial key. But there's another one that's up there. In fact, there it is. It's covered, I think. I think that's covered. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, back to this project. And I have to kind of be careful when I come here because, again, this is my stairwell down. So I will probably have to maybe not... I'll have to leave some kind of a stairwell or something. And you know what? I think I do want to have some scaffolding on me. There might be places that I might need to, and I don't think, well, I might have them in my travel box, but I don't think I've see, there's one right now. There's one. Use the scaffold. Should be in utilities. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. I kind of like this area. You know, I've got that little element, and of course the trial chamber. I knew there was one in the area, but I hadn't written and paid attention to the chords. And so when I started digging my stairwell for my mining, I actually ran into it, and it's like, oh, hello. And then what's the other thing down here? I think, is it here or was it on the... I play in 4 different worlds currently, and I forget sometimes which one was which. Okay, it must be in the grandkids. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. But yeah, I've got some mining that I've done down here. I haven't done a lot. Mr. Enderman, go away. In the grandkids, I guess it is. Clearly it's not here. I have a what am I trying to say? I have a mine shaft, and I've never on my own done the mine shaft thing either. So we'll see how far I get with this. Gotta keep an eye on this pick. Put that there. You know what? I think I need to go up and do that round up there. Yeah. Sometimes, one of the times yesterday when I was making one of these rounds, I was running along like this. That's why I usually don't like to run and do the blocks. And I fell straight down. And I was sure I was going to die. I think I only took about a half a heart damage. I was a little surprised. And see, this is where I will start doing the two too wide underneath. But we'll get this outer row first. Okay, and then it goes up. Okay, so I didn't need that there. Should probably do that. That way I know. Gotta go up. It kind of gets confusing. You just keep going around in circles, doing nothing but breaking this stuff. I need my shovel. Let's see. I'll go back and catch up on some of the chat that I've been ignoring, and I apologize. Jen says, ooh, living in a trial chamber. That sounds awesome. And way back, Code Girl said lurk. I acknowledge that in-game from the message there. Trapdoors work well to stop spawners too. Then if you want to farm it, you can pop the trapdoor open. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, Jen said, hey, bye to Code Girl. Living in a trial chamber sounds awesome. True that, Jen. I thought I was something. Let's see. Almost died to a spear dude this morning, Jen said. I think I read that one earlier, so I didn't miss it. It was during nether pathing, Mickey said. Correct. Hostile mobs don't spawn there. Okay, nasty spear dudes. Hello, when the trial spawner sees you. Yeah, okay, Neon caught up there. Rod says, oh, hey, Ajax. Sorry, didn't see you come in either. Rod says, I made most of the spawners safe in the trial chamber under my base on Slackville by putting an extra circle of blocks above so the mobs spawn inside the circle. Really? So they actually spawn from the top of the spawner, not the sides? Well, from the sides, I guess they couldn't spawn because then the circle is just a block above, and they would suffocate if they did, I guess. I'm thinking out loud. FF4 for the win. FF4. Jen says Neon. Oh, Neon's a streamer too. Did he get shout out? Oh, right there, right in front of my eyeballs. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And Moa. Did Moa get the shout out? That was the only other one I think that I've noticed. Yeah, he did. Okay, great. Thanks. And okay, I think I'm caught up. And Ajax says it's funny. I hollowed mine out while you dig around it. Yeah, because I like the structure. I like how the structure looks. Now there may be more digging out inside once I tend to the business inside. And I don't know if there'll be any more of that today or not. We might. I really haven't even poked through the sides out of curiosity. The only time I've broken a wall block is when I've accidentally hit it. It's just round and round I go, where I stop. Usually when my inventory gets full and I have to offload into the shulkers. Of course, I'm getting a lot of ores of all kinds, except diamonds, of course. Nope. I hate when that happens. Stay there. Oh my goodness. This place is so massive. I had no idea. Yeah, from the times I've been in them, I just really did not have a clue that how far spread out they could be. I was going to look them up on the wiki and see if there were images, which I'm sure there are because I've looked at the inside images before, but I wasn't really paying attention to the size of them. And I know I'm probably jerky when I do this. But over at Right Crosses, he had a little bit of stuff dug out kind of in the same manner that I have here. So I don't know if his full intent had been to dig the whole thing out. I'm always leery when I do that with gravel. I have this fear of falling tens of blocks down. And yeah, I do stop and get the ores frequently. See that? Yeah, because all of that will need to come out too. That too high all the way that way and all the way across. So I wonder, since I'm up here at the top, I should probably work on that before even doing the lower perimeters. It's pretty easy too. Gotta keep an eye on this pick. There, found my problem. Neon says, hello, Jen. Ajax says, I feel like they're about the size of a stronghold, but not fully sure on that. You know, on a solo world, I was going to dig out a stronghold. I don't know what it is with me, and I just like to dig. You know, I like doing some of this mindless stuff. And maybe it's because maybe that's why I don't progress very well on building. I take the easy way out. This is chill. What I've been tempted to do, though, is to dig through the roof and look. But I've refrained so far from doing that. But I think at one point on one of the roofs, I could hear skeletons. So I'm thinking that, does the spawner actually have to see you, or is it just like if I'm above it, in a certain proximity, it will still spawn them? B wants to be an archaeologist, just dig up the ruins. Hey, that I have done. I've dug up the trail ruins. And I enjoyed that very much. So yes, maybe I am. Maybe I missed my calling. I should have been an archaeologist. Give me a brush. Give me a pick. Let me just go to town that way. Look at this. How big this is. And then there's more this way. That far. See, as far as you could see? All that has to come out. See if I can't get this going a little faster this way. Spawner needs a line of sight, so I don't know, maybe I was hearing things. It was late. I'd been on for quite a while. that's all going to come out. And some of it I will leave the height. I won't backfill it, even though I prefer just having the 2 tall levels. I'm going to put a torch in there for now. Although, like you guys said, nothing should be spawning. And I haven't seen anything spawn. One of the things I'm looking for here too, I like the gravel, because when I get around to building my tunnel hallway in the nether for the for my portal access, I think one of the colors I want to use is yellow, and I think I want to use concrete for the walls, interspersed maybe with, I don't know, some of the honey blocks. Not honey blocks. Well, yeah, I could use honey blocks as walls, I suppose. Or the beeswax, the wax blocks, whatever they're called. I'm so bad not remembering the names of all the different blocks. I think at the top of the hour I'm going to take a quick break because I need to use the restroom. It's only 13 minutes away. Deep slate can be annoying. Are my pockets full? Bummer. I guess they are. Controller can be so slow. All right, we'll put the deep slate in here. We'll put the gravel and tuff in here. Hey, Delyn. What am I missing now in chat? Archaeologist spawner needs line of sight. Yes, line of sight for trial spawners. Happens to us all from time to time. Could be cave skellies. I'm not sure. There have been a few small caves, you know, kind of like the original type Minecraft caves before Caves and Cliffs that I followed, and I haven't seen... Take that back. I did see a couple zombies in one, but I haven't seen any other mobs in any of them, which I'm surprised. Ajax says could get moss and mostly the slate, though it seems about the same spread. Oh, maybe 2 more. The last block and the next block. And this will have all of those types of things in it. I think that could stay there. Now, do I want to carry these? Because I will be here for a bit. Making my round. Let me go get the stuff that I've dropped or not picked up. Oh my gosh. Left quite a bit behind. I don't like floating debris. I don't know why I didn't trim that out. Oh, probably because I was only going too high initially, but I think I want that down. I think maybe I don't know. I haven't used moss on the deep slate. Diamonds! Yay! Oh, high up is that? I like things looking nice. That makes sense. Mickey says, yay. Fox says, nice. Ajax says, flint and steel, solve all that extra debris. Well, yeah, but, you know, I'm still early game here, and I know there's places I can go to get a lot of stuff. And since I don't really know what I want to do here yet, just one? Really? Boo. Well, it is up high, so I guess that would make sense, right? It's better than none. Better than none. Oops. Put back the one I took out. Okay, where was I before I interrupted myself? Okay, this is too high, too high. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'll probably end up taking it all out later at some point, especially if I do widen around the perimeter. Then yeah, like Ajax says, maybe the moss will take things out faster. By then, I will have a ton of everything. I mean, one of the first things I really worked on here initially was gearing up. So I have, where do I want to put this torch? I know, I have another one here. I don't want it there. Should have put it on the corner. It's okay. But, yeah, I wanted to make sure I had sufficient gear so that if I was out doing something dangerous, then I would have backup and I wouldn't have to rely on everybody, which I do appreciate everybody helping and pitching in, and they do, and they did when I first came on, especially Mickey. And of course I died that first day during the tour she gave me. I, bee in the wings issues. I was following her, sorta, in flight, and slammed myself right into the side of the mountain. She had to come rescue everything, because I don't even remember where I was, where I respawned at that point. I don't remember if it was in my house in the Asian city. Hi, Raven. Raven wants her special squeezy treat stuff, so excuse me one moment. Maybe you'll set up an elytro launcher with... Ooh, I could do that here too, yeah. Let's see, do we... Oh, I should yeah, I should tell Eric about that. Maybe he already knows. He has a circus. You guys probably can't hear me because I'm bent down feeding the cat. Sorry. Some tour guide, your guests are supposed to come back alive. She retrieved all my gear, what little I had at the time. And I can't complain. She is the one that gave me the wings. And the rockets. And some armor. And some shulker shells. I forget what else she gave me. And food. She gave me food. I had food. And I think later on that same day she gave me a fully enchanted bow. Because I had, being first day on, I had nothing. And how old is your world, Mickey? 5 years? So there's a lot that's been done here. Yeah, I know. I know. Sounds like the theme to Jurassic Park. There's a theme playing, or just the I better not do too much of that. I'll probably get gigged. Oh, I don't like my name, Deep Slate. You know, and I thought, well, maybe I should get a beacon, but I don't know that a beacon does much for Deep Slate either, does it? Maybe. But then I don't have the materials for a beacon either, and I'm not about to go fight. Don't you have to fight a wither to get the thing to make the beacon? Mickey says at least that's for the age of her world. Fox says, even when it's not as fancy as enchanted bows and wings, I really appreciated people dropping basic armor and iron weapons at the spawn house just to help players through the first days. Yes, it is appreciated. Absolutely, 100%. And I know, especially in a world that is older like this and has had people playing on it for a long time, and there's so much that's been built up, I know they feel like they're blessing people when they give stuff that they can easily give. But I know not everybody's been on here as long as some of the earlier people. I mean, some are still fairly new too. You could loan me a beacon. No, I don't know that it would help that much because this thing is so spread out. And this is one of those mind-numbing things that, you know, when your mind is numb, just work on it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. Keep an eye on this pick. And we're just a couple minutes to the top of the hour where I'm going to take that brief break, and when the ad starts, it's only 30 seconds anyway, and then I'll be back. We got a couple minutes before that happens, so to think what else have I done on here. Oh, the one place that I didn't know that I discovered when I was out trying to find Wrightcross's deserty kind of base, not knowing it was a deserty base, was there's a little beach base of something. Okay, well, the ads start in 3 minutes. It was like a little beach area. It doesn't look like it has a lot there unless there's a lot underground. Is that also Wrightcross's, or was that someone else's? Bacon! Buzz, 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 buzz. Bee silver bee. More. Yay. Because I can use those actually. That was one of the things I had the other alternative to do, is do some diamond mining. Ooh, there's more of them this time. And I know, yeah, I'm standing right under and I could get sand fall on me. Ooh, that was a good bunch of them. All right. Just because I like light. Mickey says, RC had the beach with lots of deep slate in his builds. Yeah, I don't remember now if it was a lot of deep slate in the beach location or not. Trying to think. How am I? Bacon asks. I am well, thank you very much. How is Bacon today? Mickey has a spot to fight withers. That's right, I know. I have never used that type of spot. I think we have or did have one designated on Sakura as well. But I never went down the ladder to go check it out and to have someone show me and instruct me how to do it. I've seen it done on streams, but I really don't want to mess something like that up, especially if it's a spawn or near spawn. Yarn Beast! Hi, sweets! How are you doing today? Are you busy with the kids? Been lurking for a bit, but want to say hi. We'll be back lurking in a sec. Okay. Kid stuff or school stuff or just everyday life stuff, which I get that too. And for those that don't know, Yarn Beast is my daughter. I know some of you are probably saying, oh, there's faster ways to do this. Oh, I better switch out my pickaxe here in a minute. Oh, and incoming ad break. I know what I'm doing. Okay. I will mute. I will be back very shortly. Okay, I am back and the ads should be over as well. Let's see. Catch up here a little bit. Bacon says hello to Yarn Beast. As Trunga says, you only live once, Bee, just go for it. What am I going for? the beacon, the wither. Yeah, never fought one alone at all, and the only other time I have fought a wither was with Nope, who is one of my server mates on Sakura's Mystery, and he took me way down underground into the dark areas underground, not the deep dark. I don't want to imply that, but it was cave. Time to offload again. And set them up there, having dug a tunnel that we could use to run back to a safe what am I trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say. The brain, how the brain works, it's funny. A safe room. Oh, and I was going to switch out that pickaxe. Is that the right one? Yeah. And I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I probably did. In fact, I'm probably sure I probably did die. um, but we fought a couple of them, I think. But that was like, oh my gosh, I think that was even back on Sakura 1, so that's like back in 2019? Maybe into 2020? So that's been a long time ago. I haven't fought a wither since. Yarnby says, lots of school stuff. Last week is, oh, this is the last week? Or is next week the last week? Have to pack up my room. So I remember we were there last year, and I got to take part in watching you do that. I remember last year. My son and I went and visited my daughter. She is in a very large state in the South. It was a long drive. But we hadn't seen each other in 8 years. And now it's been another year already. So it was so good to see her last year. And the grandkids too, of course. And Yarn Beast, we have a he gets home date of your brother. He gets home in 19 days. He has his reservations. 1 year is too long. I agree. Dragon says, but what if the wither just needs a hug? Oh, I don't think he'd be content with a hug. Yet pre-COVID withers. Yeah, this week is the last. The boy was exempt from semester tests, so his last day was Tuesday. Awesome. Yeah, I saw he was online earlier, but I don't think he was playing Minecraft. I don't know what he was doing, but I did see he was online. Man, these things are massive. Okay. Where do I want to put this? Yeah, put another one there. I'll go ahead and put one here. It's a little dim there. A little dim here. I was doing them in lines. I'll worry about that another time. Okay, so this side's done. Oh, there's this section here. Wait, what? Oh, what the heck? How did that happen? Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad I caught that. He's been playing Daisy. I know nothing of that. Or Daisy. I don't know how that's even pronounced. There are no withers in peaceful. I can't hug one. You could go into creative, I bet, and hug one. Yeah, I am so looking forward to my boy being home. It's been a long, I guess technically, well, by the time he gets home, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. It will be almost exactly, just a few days shy of 5 months. Prior to that, he had never been away from his parents for more than, I think a week. When he had gone to Montana for a friend's wedding. He was the best man. So we've never really been apart. And I talk about him like he's some young kid. He's not. He's going on 28. but he has one final exam on Monday, the 25th, and then his next final is the 29th. And his flight out of Heathrow is on the 9th, I believe he said. So he gets home on the 9th as well, because time, it's like he gets to travel back in time in a sense. Going from Europe to the United States. Fox says, enjoy the rest of the stream if I don't make it back in time. Okay, are you off for a bit to serve up some jerk chicken burgers for the kids? Ooh. Too bad there isn't time travel. You could bring me one. That sounds good. Oh, gosh. Dylan's lurking too. Well, I would hope so. You are family. You and Fox. Enjoy. I hope they're really good. They sound good. Okay. Okay, so I need to take this row down. See if we can't get a smooth rhythm going here for this one. I'll come back and I'll get that blue stuff. Leave no ore behind. Do I want to fill it in? Go down several layers. Let me see where I'm at with the other layers. Okay, so we got the roof. Man, that's big. You know, I guess if you think about it and you're inside, it probably doesn't really seem that big, because I think most of the walls, in most cases, are at least 2 blocks deep. And I think the roof is also 2 blocks deep. It's a 30-hour day coming back from Europe. Yeah, definitely a long day. But he leaves, I forget now what time he said he leaves. Well, what he has to do, because he's in Swansea, Wales, and he chose to leave out of London at Heathrow, so it's like a 5-hour bus trip from Swansea to London, something like that. But he would rather do that than have a, I don't know what it was, 17-hour, 12-hour layover in Amsterdam, which he had on his trip going there. This way he has, the only layover he has is at LaGuardia in New York, and he said it's only 2 hours, so that's like nothing really, in a sense. It'll pass quick by the time he has to, I don't know, disembark one plane. I don't think he stays on the plane. If it's a layover, he has to change planes, right? I'm not a flyer, so I don't remember a lot of those things. And I've never traveled internationally. In fact, I only just this year got my passport. Oops. Okay, what do we have down here? Darkness. We have darkness. More darkness. Oh, we have lava. Okay. We will have light. There's light there, dripstone, and that goes beyond there, so that's cool. In fact, what I will do here, I'll put that there, that there. That way anything coming down would have to go through the lava. I'll be digging that out, I guess, eventually. What do I see over here? Areas to light up. As I roam around without a weapon in my hand. Oh, this is just going to be a whole lot of fun. I can tell already. Diamonds. See how brave B is getting? I think streaming has been a good thing for me. It's bringing out courage. Until that guy scares the tar out of me. Hey, I'm trying to light up here, can't you see? Oh, there's lots of dark. Oh, I don't like that stuff. Oh, okay. Well, it's not as bad as it looked. Oh, my goodness. I'm missing chat too, probably, huh? I'm going to get lost. I don't like exploring caves. Everybody will tell you, B doesn't do this. So brave, my hero. Oh my goodness. Go away. Go away. Oh dear. I should probably at least put those a little closer. Oops, I'll have two of them. Oh, that'll be my gateway. How dare he do that? It's like, where are they going to drop down from? Am I going to get totally lost in this cave and have to dig my way out? No, but at least I'll have it lit up. Oh, hi, dude. Hey, where's my sword? Run away, run away. What did I do with my sword? I missed. Missed again. Where's my sword? Okay. How did I get stuff in the wrong place in my hotbar? And I'm missing chat. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. I just realized what you're mining around. Really, Bacon? Yes, I'm mining around the entire trial chamber. And I am just absolutely flabbergasted at how big they are. Let's see, what else have I missed here? B for brave. At least you got a good bow to count. Yeah, I do have a good bow. Okay. Hellos back and forth. Shinny says, dude clearly wanted a second round. You're doing great. Definitely getting braver, I guess. Oh, heck no. Yeah, not with her though. Do not throw anything at me. Thank you. I don't like witches. I have died to witches before. And another dude. So what's up here that they're coming down from? Dark spot there with diamonds. Yeah, I'm probably going to get lost in here. You didn't know this was going to be a caving episode, did you? I didn't either. This wasn't on my agenda. Okay, we'll head back. I saw diamonds. I gotta get those diamonds. And of course, iron. Oh, a spider jockey. What? And a creeper. Ooh, that took a few hearts down. Oops. Oh, my boots. No wonder. I still have my gold boots on from yesterday when I was going through the nether tunnels. Let's put a torch in here. I'll probably have to go back and make more torches at some point. How many do I have left here? Oh, I still have a stack. I'm good. At least he didn't blow up the diamonds. Can he blow up the diamonds? Oh, can I get rid of? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Dude, just stop. I gotta get up there and light that up. Oh my gosh. That was close. Go away, I said. Enough. Stop. Okay. Now, what I was trying to do was put a light there. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's a spawner down there. I think I saw a chunk base that there might have been a spawner. Stop. If I die in here, I'm not going to be happy because I won't know how I got in here. Oh, gravel. Wonderful. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Oh my gosh, it's like the Energizer bunny, little bunny. I gotta make my way back to where my shulkers are at some point. Getting braver, or maybe not. Ajax. Okay, Ajax. I better eat before I get killed. Actually, I'm probably like directly below my base. Gosh. Okay. Heal up a little here before you go in there. Well, it might not be too bad up here. It's a crazy generation, I tell you. Okay. I think we did it. We got it. Too bad it's not boots. You know what? Actually, we'll just simplify this process. That way, if for some reason I do die, I don't lose quite as much, maybe. Well, I'd still lose it all. It would just be... Now, find my way out of here. The redstone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Go ahead and get those. And that. Were there other diamonds I missed anywhere? I can't remember. Now I gotta remember, how did I even get in here? Was it this way? Or was it that way? I think it was the other way. I gotta go down. Oh, hello, friend. So there is more darkness. Controller issues, yeah. So I gotta keep an eye out for him because it's dark down there. Okay. But I came in from the lower level. Scared myself there. Okay, where's the creeper? Don't want him to sneak up there. I saw him. I saw a glimpse of him. Where did he spawn? Oh, down there. Oh, it can't reach me, so that's a good thing. Okay. And that's just the light. Up there is lit up, so I think that's... I still haven't found my way back to the... where that lava was. Jen resubscribed. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for the potato. Oh, which way first? Hi, dude. More creepers. And I have my shield. See, Ajax? I do have my shield. I just forgot to use it, that's all. Okay, that's lit up. We're safe here. Okay. Let's see, now that's my way out, right? If I remember right. Oh my gosh. So many caves. It's so twisty, turny. I'm learning, Ajax. You guys go fight each other. Go fight yourselves. I'll look in a moment. Okay. those arrows? Hype train. What? That started a hype train? Gosh. What was I saying earlier about no mobs spawning? I think we found them all. Trunga! Oh my gosh! Thank you! 5 gifted subs? Oh my goodness. Oh. People, if you're here and you got a sub, give a big thank you to Trunga. Trunga is a wonderful streamer too. I don't get to catch too many of his. I don't even remember when the last one was that I caught. A week or 2 ago? Now it's a hype train. Oh my gosh. Get the rest of those torches down. Oh, well that was that. Yeah. Whoops, that's not where I need to go. Up there, that's right. Need to go up, 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 up. Oh my gosh. And this was where I went up, back to the... Jen gifted a tier 1 sub to Shinigami. Thank you, Jen. Oh, that's where the other diamonds were. I knew there was more diamonds. Were more diamonds. Oh my gosh, I'm so off track from where I was digging. But hey, I think pretty much all the caving is lit up now. Maybe. Maybe. See what kind of messes I have that I'll have to... Wow. I will be digging this out for a very long time. Because this is all the... Okay, the roof of the main building is on Y8. Y18. Let me double check. Where's my notes from yesterday? Thought it was on my notes from yesterday. Notes the day before. It's either Y8 or Y18. And I don't remember. I think it's 18. Yeah, it's 18, and then the next lower one was Y8. And so now we're on Y negative 17. And how far down did these go? So this structure... Didn't we see some of it through there too? Or not? Yeah, this structure goes at least to negative 28. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna be digging for a while. I'm not gonna make it a 12-hour stream of digging. Did I get lost again? I did. It's this way. So I was trying to go up. Up. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Am I lost? Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. So much. So much. Okay, here we're back at the lava. So we made it this far. See, there is more cave up there, and I wonder if that connects to the actual dripstone cave that is across the water from my base. I should go back and read off who got those subs. The ones that Trunga gifted went to Deveria, to Ajax, to Mickey, to Code Girl, and to Bacon. And then Jen's went to Shinny. Very good. Very good. I appreciate you all so very much in doing that. Okay. We're turning this into a caving stream. Maybe. Or at least part way. We find over here. More diamonds. More lava. Let's see. Do I just want to block that lava off? Do I actually want to? I think I'll leave it there. But we'll surround it. We'll make it safer. We'll do a little lighty light. Oh good, it ends. Okay, so it doesn't connect to the other one, but look what we found by coming in here. At least a couple more diamonds. Yay. That means I'm not going to, actually with the diamonds that I found today, I'm probably not going to have to go digging and doing any diamond mining for a while. We don't have much yet in the way of a shopping district. There's, what, 3-4 shops? And they're kind of a pay what you feel it's worth. Isn't that funny? Lava drips, or the water drips into the lava but doesn't affect it there. I should have brought shears next time. Got excited for the redstone, not the diamonds. I'm sure you did, Ajax. Ajax loves his redstone. Okay, which way was it? I'm lost. Oh, duh, right in front of me. But which element of it? Oh, there's so many, so much. Oh, here. Is this where I came in? Yeah, that was where I initially came in. So we could go that way, or we could go that way. I think we'll go this way because this is that layer. Jen says, "Oh no, what? I got excited for the redstone, not the diamonds." Bacon says, "I think our microwave just kicked the bucket." Oh no. Oh no. I was sad when my very first to me, how do I put it? First on my own microwave bit the bucket. I'd had it for something like 18 years, I think. Okay, and that's where the stairs are. How am I going to do this? I'm going to need something with markers because it kind of goes, and then here's these stairs, and then we go back down there. Okay, well, we're still on this upper level, so I guess this will end up having to be a stair element, unless I did bring. Of course, I have to find my other shulkers that are still on a roof. I do have the scaffold. So I can put that back there. Keep a torch here. So you got to find creative ways. Oh, but the further down I get, if I break scaffolding underneath, scaffold's a problem. Ladders, might be easier. Well, that'll work for now because I don't think I'm going to get through that many layers today, during stream. We have about 45 minutes left unless we go longer. I'll leave that up to y'all. I know some of you, it's getting quite late. Some of you have kids that need to go to bed. Now see, this is kind of the fun part when you see the ones that are here on the sides. Yeah, are they only like maybe one deep, or are they like in a recessed? Okay, we're going to take a peek. B is going to peek. There's a button, so that's got a water bucket in it. Ajax is the expert for this for me, so he's going to have to tell me what's in these things, these places. Oh, did I put something not where it belonged? Am I missing a block? Fine, it gets that. Yep, I definitely have to find my my other roof. Yeah, last night before I found that other roof, and today before I found those other caves, this was pretty easy, just mining out the one block around the perimeter of the building. But now it seems a little more complex the lower I get. Let's see. Hard to replace it, not working. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this emote, but I'll figure it out. You got an emote? Oh, was that from the treasure from the thing, the hype train? And thank you all for the subs. What is that? Oh, it just says a gift for you. That's all I can see on it. What is it called? It looks like a balloon. It's like a balloon dog or something. You like those guys that make the animals out of balloons? Let's see, Ajax, that's the impression I got. Treasure back. Glad I didn't miss too much stream. Welcome back. Yep. Yeah, you didn't miss too much. I didn't die. Got down to a few hearts, I think, a few times. Had lots of creepers and lots of skeletons. And some zombie boys. Oh, my stomach is telling me it's dinner time. I am hungry. Because frankly, I don't think I did eat lunch. I think I just had breakfast, and it was 2 eggs, microwaved in a cup with butter and milk and salt and pepper. And I wrapped it in in a tortilla that definitely wouldn't hold together. It was a very old tortilla. Well, most of the food in my house is old. I'm not one who pays attention to expiration dates very often. In fact, what was it? Oh, I made a I guess you'd call it a coleslaw of sorts, but what I used was Asian dressing. So when I made it, I mixed in the better part of a can of bamboo shoots and a can of water chestnuts, and did I put anything? And a can of baby corn. Better parts of those three things, and then I used an Asian sesame dressing. Well, the bamboo shoots, the quote-unquote best by date, which really is more marketing and for the stores to rotate their stock, was 2017. Yeah. No ill effects. You know, you check and make sure that it pops when you use the can opener. And if it smells good, whoops, lost another block there. Whoop. Oh, yes. Is this where? Oh, it is. I think it is. Is this the roof with my... It is. Yay, I found the roof. Just got here. Hi, Riz and Agni. Welcome back. And that sounds tasty. Yeah, it needed something, though, and I wasn't sure what it was. And I do have a container, a little bottle of Bang Bang seasoning, which has a kick to it. So on the leftovers that I had then the next day, I sprinkled some of that on, and it did help. But I wonder if pineapple in it may have even tasted good. If you're one that likes pineapple, give it some little different taste. I don't know. Now I can pick that up and put it back where it belongs. And I'll go back up there and I'll get rid of some of this other stuff. Excuse me. All of a sudden my throat got, and I'm drinking my water. Okay. So how are you, Risen? Or do you want to go by Agni? I forget if I asked you that when you first came to the streams before. I'm going to sort this now, so that way I don't have to sort it later. These go into this box. Nope, this box. No, not that box B. That goes in that box. This box. And we'll put this other stuff in there as well. Okay, we will take these and condense them. They are excellent for repairing your bow, especially early game when you don't have a lot of bows because you haven't fished as much as you usually do. Some of that's probably going to need to stay in here, isn't it? How much of this is cobbled, or is it all deep slate? It's all deep slate. Okay, we'll put just the deep slate in there. Good. That box is done, so we'll leave the other, including the single piece of cobbled, or I guess that's 16. Oh, there's more. Okay. Let's see. These were in here. It says, I am doing well. I just started my house search, which is very exciting. IRL house? You're looking for a house? That is exciting if that's the case. Oof. Let's see, I'm going to put that here, that there, that there. Okay, I think we got it all sorted. Okay. These are empties. Well, come on, B. Let's see, this was the full one, so we No, we want it up here in the top corner. Okay, these are the others with partials. Okay, got it. We're getting there. Wow, that is exciting. The only time I ever looked for a house was back when about a year after my first husband and I parted ways. And I ended up, because as a single mom at that time, I couldn't afford much. I didn't have much in the way of savings. Ended up getting a mobile home in a mobile park. It was one of only 2 anywhere in the area that I was looking in that allowed children. So that was in part my deciding factor, and it was affordable. Hindsight is always 20/20. So choose wisely, whatever and wherever you choose. But yes, it is very exciting. I was all excited to own something that I myself purchased and looked for. But for me, in that instance, the hindsight was the mobile park. Because at the time, the choices were, I either bought a house for my child and I to live in, or I replaced my car. Well, the location was such that I would be able to take public transportation if my car were to have broken down. So that was kind of why I chose that home. However, that home had problems that were hidden from me. And the neighborhood was not really so great at all. Okay, so we will go 2 under, but I don't know if I want to go 2 under yet. But if I go too far, I can always come back with scaffolding and dig under this, since I exposed that. So we will at least do a 1 layer perimeter here. Oh, that's because it's under the whole thing. Okay, I got it. Put light in there. Yeah. Oh, and but the house had termites. It was a mobile home that had termites. And then back then, houses always seem to have hidden issues. Oh, they sure do. And the biggest issue that was discovered was after an earthquake. Because at that time, it's not where I live now, at that time I lived a mile from the epicenter of the 1994 earthquake here in Southern California. And there were blessings and cursings with that house. The blessings was that previous owners had not removed the axles and wheels. So the axles and wheels were still under the home, which helped support it. However, the stanchions that the house was resting on underneath it fell over, because most of them were on ground that and they weren't even supporting the mobile home. I mean, there were gaps. They just fell over in the earthquake. So that did cause the home to shift some. And when it shifted, and with that earthquake's power, it was a 20 by 48 mobile home, so double wide. And it split right down the marriage line because the marriage line had never been secured properly. So I had a 48-foot long skylight, and we were expecting rain in a couple of days. So then I had a small waterfall until I could get some friends from church to come over and put some tarping up. And then after an earthquake of that magnitude, because it covered all of Los Angeles County, Ventura County, other counties nearby, I mean, it was big. You couldn't get contractors because they were all booked, or they themselves had homes that were damaged or lost during the earthquake. Another roof, oh boy. We have to see how far. Oh, not really. Okay, it's not going to be bad. It's just a, not that big. It's just a one wide hole, or one wide outcropping. Yeah, it actually looks like a balloon dog pooping another dog. Oh gosh. But I get what you're saying. Oh gosh. Not dying is good, though. I guess Mickey wasn't your tour guide this time. No, Mickey isn't my tour guide this time. Mickey hopefully, well, should be sleeping, or at least resting, kicked back and relaxing. Oh gosh. Let's see what I miss. Sounds exotic, B. I've already lost the direction from where that was. Just got here and that sounds tasty. Oh, the food. Okay, back to the food. Either's fine. I'm doing well. Just started house search, right? That got me off on my tangent of house hunting. The house that I live in now actually had been my husband's and another roommate's. They were two single guys, and they thought they would never get married because they'd been single for so long. Shortly after they bought the house, one of them started dating and got married. And then about, 3 years, 4 years after that, my husband and I got married. And at the time, the property values had really tanked. That was that, 2008? I don't like, there, that makes me feel better. Had tanked, and the value of the house had gone about $40,000 below what they had purchased it for 4 or 5 years earlier. So we had the option. I still owned the mobile home and was renting it out, of moving there. Ugh, trust me, no one would want to live there. After the earthquake, things kind of went downhill there even more. And oops. And or staying here or selling. So we I should say my husband discussed it. Ooh, we have a door and it's open. Discussed it with his friend that he had purchased the house with, and discussed the situation, and they both agreed that they would both lose money. They would both lose the deposit that they'd put down, or, when they bought the house. If they sold, so wouldn't have anything to start on going forward. And so the other guy chose to just quit claim his portion with, if we were ever to sell, we would give him a gratuitous portion. But, we're now looking at 40 years later and we're still here. We have not sold. So we probably, I don't know that I want that there. We're going caving again, it looks like. Did I hear skeletons? Oh, look at that, another dead end. That's good. Well, we got more iron. So it was good for us, maybe not so good for the other guy. But again, if we had sold, they'd have both lost. So, and of course now housing prices here in Southern California are through the roof. So, yeah. And I still think that we should, at some point, give the guy a little bit of extra just for that consideration of signing off a quitclaim deed. Scrub, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm not checking the the chat very often. I get lost in my stories. When I check chat, I usually forget what I was saying. Mickey says, I never sleep. Yeah, I could tell. I saw your earlier health check message this morning. It's like, gosh, I can't live with that little sleep. Okay, now we can do this. And then that goes down there. Guess, well, that will come off eventually. Go down, retrieve my blocks. Oh, it's past the 2-hour mark. Do we keep going? Or do we stop? I'm okay for going. Oh, lag spike. Oof. I'm okay still for a little while if you guys want to hang out. Or even if you don't want to hang out, that's fine too. Again, I repeat, I know a lot of... Uh-oh, OBS just disconnected. Did I lose stream? Is it back? We're here. Okay. Wow, that was weird. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. It just said OBS disconnected, and then I looked over at my other screen, it showed it was back already. So, okay, all is good, all is well. It says it's still streaming, it says it's still recording. Okay, I guess we're good. We'll keep going for a bit. Unless that was a hint to tell me to stop. Rod said, everybody says it's back. That's good. I'm glad it's back. Scrub reached a three-stream streak. Uh-oh, we've got another long roof. Mm. We'll eventually have to go back up to base because that's the last of my torches. Gosh. And I know I've got at least one pick that needs to be repaired. This one's getting there. I guess I don't need all of those, do I? Stretch! Mickey says stretch. Okay. I will push my chair back. I will stand up. And you know what? Since it is kind of the top of the hour and an ad starts in 20 seconds, I'm going to take another quick trip to the ladies' room. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I think the ad is over as well. And Ajax redeemed Name an Animal. And thank you, Mickey, for that stretch redemption. It was good to get up, and I'll do an extra little while I'm sitting here in the chair. Yeah. I know it's not an animal, but name the pick Not Dead Yet. Okay. Pick needs to be named Not Dead Yet. Okay, I've written it down. I hope I remember to do it when I get back. Let's see, where am I? Which way was I going? Which way did it go? Which way to go, George? Which way did it go? So it was here, and then this way. Oh, let's see, what other stories? Did I finish some of the stories that I started? It seems like there was one, and I don't remember now what it was, that I forgot. Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought I was hearing skellies. Maybe those are the... Hey. How many of you are there? Bunches. How about you go shoot each other? Hey. Why aren't they shooting each other? Are they hitting each other? Guys, I don't have that many torches left to be lighting up all these caves. I gotta get up there and light that up before we get more. Hey, what have we up there? Ah, we do have the dripstone cave. You know what? I think for now, I'm just going to block it off. I think that's the safest thing to do. Yep, my pockets are full, but we have gold. What I should probably do, since it is 1/4 is go ahead and pick my stuffs up and head back up. We'll do that sword. This stuff. I don't like leaving debris left around. See, I got everything there. Okay. Not sword, pickaxe. I'm okay. Did I say sword? I probably did. Now if I can find my way out of here. Oh, but that's so tempting, isn't it? I'll at least poke my head in there. Okay, Ajax, where am I? Oh, there's a spawner. Yep, spawner right down there. Skeletons. Does that mean there's more up here? Where'd they go? Come on, dude. Man, they're not that hard to kill. Where's the rest of them? Any more spawners down there? I don't want to be triggering another one if... I know there were more skeletons. And I'll need... I guess I can use gravel around the spawner. Where'd the other skellies go? Is there a way down from up here? Yeah, there's a ladder. Oh, okay guys. Didn't know you were going on this part of the adventure either, did you? Another door there. Did they go out the door? And another door there? Oh, there's a whole room out there. Oh, with more spawners. Those are zombies. Okay. Okay. This wasn't in my plan either. Where did the skeletons go? So I could at least do the sides. But if I don't kill the skeletons, then So that's kind of what was talked about earlier. That way the skellies can't spawn any new ones. So I would just have to find the ones that are here. Central chamber, I think up to 4 spawners. Is there a spawner back in there? I know it's not a, yeah, okay, we got that. Well, I don't know where all those skellies went. And I don't want to trigger more spawners. But they probably went in. Yep. Hang on. Did I lose my arrows? What did I do with my arrows? I have arrows. What? What was I doing wrong that my bow wouldn't shoot? Yeah, it shot that time. There's still got to be another one, right? Because it didn't put up a key or anything. I do not want to, yeah, there's 2 spawners, both zombies. There's the other one. What did he drop? Oh, a bow. Oops, there's another skelly. They're not that hard. Okay, so that was the last one. So we can block that off. I can retrieve. Okay. Deep breath, Bee. You got this. You got this. I can take that one out and that one out. Okay. Now, we will close this door. Okay. I want to dump stuff in here. Just 'cause. Oh, I got more torches. Do it good. Okay. No, I want to hang on to those just in case. Could go there. Not necessarily could be just that one. Mickey says GG's. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I want, since I'm up here, I want to see what's in the see, this was just a nice safe little protectee hole. I'd have been safe. I like that. I should probably leave that. It's dark in here. Got emeralds. Just emeralds. And the pot. Plain pot. Well, that's another way to get back. Okay, to go back up. Am I going to face another one? Here I thought I was ending stream. Make it light. Lots of light. Well, I probably am ending stream. So that's a total of 4 of the spawners in this entire thing that I have tackled. They're not that, they haven't been that hard. I guess it's when we get back to the ominous ones, but I don't have any potions for that, so it's okay. That's when it gets really dangerous. Okay, let's put those 2 blocks back. They belong there. Now, let's see if the bee can't find her way back home. Hang on. Too high. Yeah, okay, it's too high. It just seemed like it was off. Since I'm going this way, I may as well log out more stone. Oh my gosh. Yep, been down there, more lava. Okay, whoops. Yeah, it's not that far a drop anyway. Well. Guess we'll just leave that. I'll worry about that another time. Okay, look at that, how close we were to the mine. Oh, okay, that was a day of digging and caving. Something B doesn't normally do. I might be able to tackle that dripstone cave yet at some point. None of those guys are spawning right now. So we'll go back. Let's see, it says, well, B need, oh, ominous potions, yeah. Don't have any of those here. It's daylight. Okay, I need a name tag. Don't have any in the drop-off chest. Yep. No, I don't need a name tag. What am I talking about? Oy. Yep. That's the streamer brain has reached its limit. What I needed was to name this pick. So, gotta take that name off, so I gotta make a note of that for my other papers that I keep track of such things. And name it Not Dead Yet. It's gonna cost 8 levels. My goodness. Now, do you want capitalizations in it or not? Oh, Max is doing a no mic stream, saving voice. Oh, poor Max. Has he been sick? I think I picked up on that from somebody's stream the other day. Yeah, I don't think I've rated Max in a while again. Up to me. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Not Dead Yet. How's that? There you go, Ajax. Okay. Well. Hi. I guess it's time, huh? Oh my goodness. So Maximus is live. Let me see. Where's my list? I keep track of such things. And yeah, it's been, gosh, have I even ever rated Max? Oh my gosh, I may not have. Or if I have, it's been eons ago. Yep, then we are absolutely going to Max. Max is wonderful, by the way, even if he doesn't have a mic. Yeah, I don't have him on my list at all, so we will raid Max. Money is capitalized. AWA. Everybody, thank you. And thank you, Trunga and Jen. Anybody else that contributed with the hype train? I can't remember who did. My brain. And the stream streaks and all the encouragement and all the good stuff. It was a fun day. It was looking to be a very low-key day, but it, in my book, turned out to be a good one, and I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate my mods. Fox, you did a fantastic job, and thank you for being here. And so we're going to head off to Max Money.